Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you how to carry on Hecarim jungle right now in mid-season 12. He's currently a very low win rate jungler, but with the right build, you can definitely carry your games. With the build I'm showing you right now, it has a 62% win rate, and it is his most picked build in Korea, and that is with a 𝐒𝐿 Chainsword Rush. A very interesting item to be rushing, since generally people rush mythics, but I think the build's win rate speaks for itself. Ultimately, it gives you a lot of really useful stats. The HP, the AD, the heal cut, and a bunch of ability haste is super useful on Hecarim. You compare that to your AD mythics, it's giving you more AD, it's at a cheaper price, and it's giving you nearly as much HP with more ability haste. So it really does make sense why it's a good first item rush on Hecarim. With that being said, you're usually going to want to get tier 2 boots before you actually get the 𝐒𝐿. After 𝐒𝐿, you're going to want to look for Turbo Chem Tank into generally Mana Moon, but if you need to be more frontliney, you can swap out the Mana Moon for a Dead Man's Force of Nature or a Death's Dance. Hecarim's biggest weakness as a champion is his weak solo capabilities if he's even gold against someone who is strong in solo style situations. For example, his worst matchups in the game right now are Bel'Veth and Warwick. What do both those champions have in common? They both have very solid solo capabilities. You may say, well, Bel'Veth, I don't know about that. It's because of her damage reduction. To close distance on her, you're going to have to use your E on Hecarim, and if you do that, you're not going to have your CC basically to knock her out of it. So trying to keep my Q up. You want to try to keep your Q fully stacked in between your camps. Keep it on a lower cooldown. It can be a little bit challenging. If you struggle with it, you should consider taking E level 2 instead of W level 2. That way you can get from camp to camp a little bit faster. But see there, we did it perfectly from Raptors to Wolves. You'll see pretty much every Hecarim main do this. They do a very excellent job at keeping these up. Graves mains will do it with their grit. That being said, I've seen Challenger Korean Graves not keep their grid up between camps. So at the end of the day, whether you're on Hecarim or Graves, if you accidentally drop it, it's not the end of the world. Your clear will still be pretty much just fine. We want to try to get our red buff burn on both these guys. We're also out of mana though, so we should probably just focus down this blue buff so we can get some mana back and spam our W on this Gromp. Ooh, yeah, we're getting invaded right now. Yeah, he smited it. It's a bit of a scumbag move. Oh, we almost had it in time. He's going to get top Scuttle, so our best move right now is to just reset. If we try to fight him on Scuttle, we're obviously going to get killed. You got to know when to back out of a fight. Bot Scuttle's the clear option here. We're going to ping this out. If he comes to fight us, we'll have item advantage. He'll only be one camp up on us, and that's the Scuttle Crab. And that's even with him getting our Gromp. So we're actually, the position we're in is fine. Yeah, we're really not in a bad spot. I'm pinging it. Hopefully Pantheon listens. Alright, we get the knock. Pantheon gets the jump. This guy burns his flash. That's actually really good though. A flash, all Pantheon had to do was use one ability. Probably take this guy's wolves. Wow, did he never take his Gromp? What was his clear out? So I guess he did take his Gromp. We could honestly just camp this. There's not much you can do about it. We could go mid here. Yeah, I'll go mid. Looks like Yon's thinking about backing off. He's not sure if he should. Now he's looking to ward. He's being a cheese ball. I guess I'll take this guy's wolves if they're gonna play like that. Also, now Yon's gonna hide underneath turret. We'll look to take his Gromp next. Definitely set us behind, but he set himself behind too. I think we low-key outscale him as well. He rushed Lucidity boots. It's kind of interesting. This is funny. Yeah, he's dead now. He literally dies. I think he just got his whole team killed with that greed. That was really good for us. We have the stronger all-in right now with the Tristana, Pantheon versus Thresh. Obviously, you want to try to avoid these situations, but it is what it is. You guys will get to see the item power spike. Hopefully, in your games, you can just full clear gank. Full clear gank. That's the best way Hecarim's played. Yon's level 6 here, so I'm just going to go for my Raptors. I don't feel like dying. From this position, we should probably just do Krugs into red buff. We should have gone to Krugs first, then probably done Raptors, then Red Wolves, Gromp. We're sitting on a lot of gold. This Chempunk Chainsword's actually going to gank a counter Volibear. Volibear has a lot of self-healing off of his W. After he marks you with it and he hits you again, it heals him a fudge load. So any jungler who has heavy self-healing, which is pretty much all of them right now, all the meta junglers have heavy self-healing, whether it's directly from their kit or whether it's from their first or second item rush. They'll have quite a bit of healing. Yeah, we're in a weird spot. We could just leave our red buff open, do Wolves Gromp into reset. I doubt Volibear would just randomly invade us, especially when he's behind now. He cheesed us. He did a 4 camp clear into invade. It panned out because we did a full clear simultaneously taking blue Gromp same time. If we weren't taking blue Gromp same time, he wouldn't have gotten our Gromp. It would have still been very healthy and I could have just left it. And then at that point, I would have been 5 camps against his 4. So I would have been 20 CS versus his 16. Could have backed off, reset for bot scuttle, and we would have just been ahead at that point. So he actually ran the perfect route to counter what we did there, whether it was intentional or not. So I'm going to reset. This shouldn't be able to see you if you hug the wall here. It can see if you're there, though, even if you hug the wall. We're going to reset for a red buff. Grab Caulfields with this, with that, with this. E out of base for mobility. Their team's biggest issue is definitely the Twitch. We'll have to land some good Rs on him. Luckily, Hecarim's R is unstoppable. Just like a Malphite R or a Shyvana R. Once you've pressed it, it's going to happen, whether they like it or not. Your Q doesn't cancel your autos. You can also Q while you're moving. So just keep that in mind. When you're trying to position with your E, you can Q while you're on your E. So if you're needing to get behind them and knock them towards your teammate, such as a Alistar headbutt, and the way this functions, then sometimes it's best to just not auto to you pass them Q and then knock them into your team. It's a little bit easier once you have your R. There's really nothing to gank. So his blue's gone. I wonder if he's invading my top side again. He's running some weird routes. If you rush tier 2 boots on any champion, if you don't get ganks, it generally hurts you. Hecarim and Volibear can get away with it a little bit just because they're so ability damage heavy. But Volley is just not gankable, man. I would love to gank it. They're just not making that easy for me. Okay, he ended up skipping that for whatever reason. He's dead. I'll take Dragon off that. Their mid's dead. Volibear's probably top side, so now he's mid. All he still has is his Lucidities. We could bonk him. Bonk him really good. We'll tank it. We have our smite to heal anyways. Dragons are so important right now. Even if you're an early game jungler, I'm not saying Hecarim doesn't scale. I think he scales better than a lot of champions. But even if you are an early game jungler, if you get the dragons, they're so overpowered now with the most recent patch that I'm starting to think you might just win. Like 9% bonus armor and magic resist, that's too much. That's just simply too much. It's not even bonus, it's just 9% of your armor and magic resist. So I think that plays even off of your base amount, not even. Yeah, so right now we're getting 12, wait, 6. So I guess we're getting 6 extra armor off that, which is pretty sweet. It makes a big difference versus if they build Sork Shoes or Lethality, having that extra bit of resistance. Take these at the same time. We have our blue smite. We haven't really had a chance to use our R yet. It's kind of sad because Hecarim R is so impactful. This is taken too. Just reset. This guy's so annoying. He's so annoying. He's such a goofball. He still hasn't had a successful gank yet because he's too busy trolling me. Too busy being a massive turd burglar. Volibear players in a nutshell. Bot lane's looking a little bit diveable. If they could get a bit more damage onto the Thresh, then we could probably make it happen. Hecarim R is up to 2-second fear if you max range it. Up close, it's only 0.75. Go and smite that. They did get Herald. Not ideal. Not much I could do about it. Tryndamere's losing pretty hard. And Mordekaiser has plated, which is going to work really well against me and Tryndamere, so only so much we can do about that. Come on, baby. Oh, let's go, dude. The snipes. Whoa, he got his flash. What a turd bag. Oh, but you used your ghost and R. Well, guess what? His flash is a 5-minute cooldown. That's a 1.5 longer cooldown than ghost, and my R is only not at even 2 minutes, so that's a very, very, very worthy trade. I can always come back with my R later and destroy him. Phase Rush is optimal on Hecarim right now. You really need it. It also gives you the option to not have to go Merc Treads. For example, their team has 2 Thresh slows, Twitch slow, Volibear slow, to where Phase Rush counters that. Phase Rush basically makes slows not count. So if I want to, I could go Lucids or Plated. So it's just a nice little option. If you go Conqueror on Hecarim, you're playing more for the solo fights, playing more for the all-ins, which isn't really the meta on him right now anyways. So Phase Rush just kind of plays more towards his strengths at the moment. Now, whenever Hecarim shoots back into the meta because he gets some direct buffs, and sure, Conqueror will probably be the way to go. It'll give you that extra edge to solo the enemy jungler, but as it is right now, that's not really what you want to do. Oh, I don't like tanking that, dude. That doesn't feel good. That freaking hurts. R is about to be up. Ooh, Azir got the kill. That's fantastic. Have no clue where the bully bears, but since we have Phase Rush, we should be able to survive. You generally, as a jungler, if you're scared of the enemy jungler, if they're like a Kindred Graves, they're going to be in your jungle, you generally lay your controller defensively in your own jungle. Against something like Volibear Rammus, where that's not generally an issue, you're going to lay it on the gank you're going to camp. So here, I lay defensive there towards the back of the Tri-Brush. Enemies will never know I'm coming. With that being said, my bot lane is over pushing to where it's impossible to gank. Like, if they're going to play this way, Pantheon should be roaming. He shouldn't be just staying in lane. It's pointless. If you're going to have an AD carry who Giga shoves and you're like a roam style support, then you should be roaming. Twitch dies. I can't really do anything. He's full HP. If I arm, I'm just going to end up getting myself killed. We don't necessarily know where Volibear is. We're not getting any chances to use our R. Volibear gets another Scuttle Crab. Against their team, I'm really torn on which boots to go. Kind of just filling the Lucids because they're cheap. Then we'll go for our Chem Tank. E out of base. We're on a pretty big power spike. The only person on their team who we need to watch out for is the Mordekaiser, which is fine. He's top side. We're playing Dragon heavy anyways. Everyone else on their team's behind, so we'll stay away from top and win the game for free. Dragon's OP, man. Especially Wind Dragons. I think Wind Dragon's the best dragon in the game right now. It's too good. There's obviously exceptions. Like if you're Rammus or Malphite, massive armor or magic resist stack style champion, then sure, you want the Earth Dragons. But Wind Drag, 7% out of combat movement speed and 7% slow resist is ridiculous. It used to be 3.5. They literally doubled it for it's like the only dragon they doubled. So much fun having the whole enemy team hide underneath turrets. Oh, cool. Azir ran away when I went in. That's extra cool. We definitely lose that 2v2. Fed Azir, Fed Hecarim. Yeah, we don't have a chance on that. He's right. I don't know what I was thinking, dude. Why does Volibear just get things? This team's out-rotating here, too. Oh, it's so disappointing. At least we have dragons. Azir ends up getting the kill. You have to pay attention when you're making plays, even if it's obvious. Like, oh, my bot lane's really fed. Pantheon can leave literally whenever he wants because Triss can 1v2. Like, obvious things that might seem obvious to you, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. It means nothing. You have to look on the minimap. The minimap will tell you what you can and can't do. I don't have my R. I probably can't get over there. Yeah, Mord's over here. This is a bad fight. Zero must have me muted is what's going on. He just does not react. Oh, maybe he's setting up a bait. Got the phase rush on. Azir is pushing people now. Ooh, this looks bad. Oh, the jukes. Rest in pepperonis, Yon. Going for 𝐒𝐿 second from mobility. We should take this Herald. Oh, yeah, he R'd us. Jeez. Give me that fruit, baby. Nice. He burned a lot for that R and flash. He didn't get the kill. It's gonna be hard for him to come back from that. That being said, he somehow has Bork. Oh, not a cheap item. I actually need to stay and get my chem tank. If I clear into my red buff, then I can get my chem tank. I'll clear till my R's up. Oh, never mind. Azir's gonna steal my camp. Chem tank's such a good item on Hecarim. Helps your clears, helps your ganks, helps your engages. Gives you a lot of burst damage. Hopefully you can at least finish his item off that. I think he's... Wait. Okay, he did finish an item. I don't want to go fight there. It looks like a bad fight. I need this gold. We'll have our chem tank. They're playing pretty safe at this point. They're just trying to stay in the game. Other than that, that's random. We have Wind Dragon. It's going to be hard to chase unless we're in combat. It's kind of like we all have boots of mobility right now. Dude's moving at 460 with plated steel caps. It's ridiculous. It's like Janna with Mobies. Alright, Twitch, your time has come, my friend. We're 2 levels up. In terms of gold spent, we have a little bit more. Oh, wait, Thresh is here. I didn't realize that little piece of information. I'm down to fight Twitch solo, but Thresh is there. I'm gonna get exhausted, flayed. And Twitch had a Bork, so it's not worth. Yeah, Chempunk Chainsword is just so inexpensive. When you compare its stats to AD mythics, it gives as much or more AD than AD mythic items, while simultaneously giving more ability haste. Almost or equal HP with the Hackshorn passive, the Hill Cut. I don't know why they named it that. It's a pretty bad name, but you get the point. Skadoosh. Hecarim E is nutty. You can go over wall. You can go over actual walls with it too. You just need an enemy target to jump to. Skadoosh. Chem tank works so well. You can stack it really fast because you're moving while you're using your Q. What are you doing? I guess he has a turret there, so he's gonna get in my face. Twitch might come over here. We have Ghost Chem Tank R. Okay, Twitch is mid. I'm gonna keep... all we gotta do is take dragons. I'm not going to make any crazy plays. There's no need. I don't feel like dying in a turret dive, blowing shutdown gold, and then they get to outscale us with the Twitch 80 carry against Hellblade Trist. Hellblades does not scale on 80 carries if the enemies have a big front line, which they do. If they have a front line that can soak a Hella Blades, then Hellblades doesn't do a whole lot. Cool, I used all my stuff there. Got there a little too late. A little bit too late. Yeah, I can't. I'm just gonna go lay Herald from base. We ran out of time to use it. Lay it mid. I'm trying to buy time if you're wondering why I even bothered to back to base. We need time. Time for our teammates to catch up to it. Time for 0 to spawn. Oh, wait. Oh my god, it's going bot. It's so troll. That is unfortunate. Might be able to do Baron off that. Depends on how heavy these guys play into it. Looks like Thresh is going to go stop it with the Twitch. Maybe he's going to solo stop it. Hey, friend. Thank you for the phase rush. Thank you very much. That's why I held on to my R. Wait, there's somebody else over here. Got him. Nice, nice, nice. Power chem tank. And Hecarim's got some items too. I mean, Bully Bear. He has some double HP if you count Ruby, plus double armor. He's got a decent amount of gold spent. Oh, Herald's still alive. I should have just walked that in. Just pulling off since I was low. Oh, Thresh tried to kill it. What a bunghole. He actually thought he could stop my Herald. What a stink bag. Skadoosh. Oh, baby. Somebody stop that, man. Wah! I don't think I can save Pantheon. Maybe I can. Woohoo! What a waste of a Hecarim. But I saved Pantheon. Well, okay, he's got shot down. It's not a waste. We'll take it. We'll take those. Still playing for drag, so we don't want the enemies to get shut downs. We don't want them to be able to contest that final dragon. This one gives ability haste and attack speed. It's really good for Azir and Trist. I should give Trist red buff. She clearly has me muted. The fact she's not going to go take that right now. I guess I'll give it to Azir. I don't know if it really works with his auto attacks. That's such a waste though, giving it. Should have gone to Trish. She's triple item. Red buff has some on hit damage. It'd be really good with her Hellblades. Ooh, blue buff. Don't mind if I do. Not seeing any wards here. Oh, baby. Alright, let's see. So Twitch top, Thresh dead, looking at items, double scary items on the board. I'm only double item right now. Ooh, Twitch, you're in trouble, bro. He's dead. Moored Arden, but he's underneath his Azir turret. Azir turret chunks. Yeah, it's a rough fight to take. Oh, wow. Yep, these guys are screwed. It's probably GG's. Gonna push him. Oh, baby. What a push. And that, my friends, is GG's. We'll take a quick look at damage dealt to enemy champions. It's not going to be impressive because Azir and Trist were so fed. We'll take a look though. Looking at damage dealt to enemy champions, our damage output was very low compared to the high damage dealers. We were still higher than several people in the game. Nothing to be too excited about. In terms of damage taken, we were the highest damage taken on our team. Self-mitigated, most self-mitigated on the team. So we were the tank. We'll take it. For runes, really good value. I want to play some more of this build. I can see why it has such a high win rate and why Korean Hecarims are still flourishing even in this meta, even with Hecarim's overall win rate technically being low. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to hack the algorithm. My name is 𝐒𝐿_. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.